He suddenly shuffled when he walked. Why? That's the question at the heart of a medical mystery that unfolded over 7 years for a 72-year-old man and his wife. They were strolling to a restaurant in downtown Huntington, New York, when his wife, trailing behind with her sister, looked up and was shocked to see an old man hunched over, creeping along, barely lifting his feet. At 72, he had suddenly started shuffling. She called out, "Honey, stop shuffling." He replied indignantly, "I'm not shuffling." But over weeks he acknowledged his gait had changed, his legs felt weak, his balance iffy. That was 7 years ago. Since then, they've seen many doctors. His internist sent him to a neurologist. He had an MRI of the brain, an MRA of the blood vessels, lots of blood tests, and a specialized scan for Parkinson's disease, which didn't find it. The MRI report showed spinal stenosis, a narrowing of the spinal canal, in his neck and lower back. An orthopedic surgeon said nothing on the MRI accounted for his walk and nothing was bad enough for surgery. More neurologists, more orthopedic surgeons, more MRIs, EMGs to evaluate muscles and nerves, none offered an explanation. He went back to the orthopedic surgeon. His neck didn't hurt, but he wondered if the stenotic narrowing could affect his legs. The surgeon agreed it could, though he saw no evidence of significant spinal cord compression, and agreed to operate anyway. After surgery to widen the stenotic bones and a month of rigorous physical therapy, the man was still shuffling. He saw yet another neurologist who ordered a second Parkinson's scan. That one showed a small defect in the substantia nigra, the area deep in the brain where dopamine is stored. That finding suggested Parkinson's after all, but the defect seemed too small, the disease too early stage, to explain his very altered gait. Still, they tried Sinemet, a Parkinson's medication. No improvement after a month, so they stopped. Another neurologist disagreed, certain it was Parkinson's, and restarted the medication. Even at the highest dose, the shuffle didn't abate, and he too conceded it probably wasn't Parkinson's. The patient was frustrated. As he moved from doctor to doctor, his walk and balance continued to deteriorate. Then the COVID pandemic kept him out of specialists' offices for nearly 2 years. That's where the published account leaves us, a man still searching for an answer, his shuffling gait an unresolved clue. This has been a diagnosis column from the New York Times. I'm your host, signing off.